Hi, everybody. What you doing, C3? So I'm going to take a minute to explain where the fuck I've been. What? Hmm? You know I'm about to do something, so you want attention? Come here. Mwah. So, actually last Thursday, if I'm correct. It was last Thursday, right? Yeah, last Thursday, I needed to make a call today. I'll have to do it tomorrow. I got my first half of Pfizer. And the shot had hurt my arm. It was hurting when I bent my arm. I streamed Friday, and then I think I took Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off? No, I streamed the 2nd and the 4th. So I streamed Friday, I didn't stream Saturday, I streamed Sunday, but I didn't stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I'm going to explain why. Then I need to go up on YouTube. Oh, yes. Rainbow's Magic. Okay. I'll put that up after the stream. So, let me explain why. My dad, over the past week, has fallen out of bed not once, not twice, not three, not four, 5 times. To the fact where we ordered him a bed bar. I, apparently, am the only one in this damn house who can lift him. So, I had to keep picking him up with the arm hurting right here because it happened Saturday, and my arm was still hurting. Streamed Sunday, and then Sunday night it happened. Monday night it happened. Tuesday night it happened. No, it happened Friday night as well. It literally happened almost every day. I say these nights. It's the day I went to bed, and it was like early morning the next day. But yeah, he fell 5 days basically. So here, I have basically been picking him up, and my entire arm is hurt. Thank God. So it was like Wednesday morning that it happened. So Wednesday night, Thursday night, and tonight. So basically, for 3 days, he hasn't fallen. My arm finally feels better. My back, on the other hand, is completely fuckered. So, so we have that, and that's set up. So he shouldn't fall out of bed anymore. Now, I was going to be live yesterday, but my friend ended up getting me a new graphics card, which we have to test at one point on my PC. So I was at his house yesterday, getting the new graphics card installed. And once that new graphics card was installed, he's selling my old graphics card. So over the next who knows how long, shit's going to be weird because he's selling my graphics card. Once that graphics card sells, he's going to buy me a new motherboard and CPU. When that sells, I got to take a small trip, and I got to get him a little extra money so he can buy me RAM. He's also buying me a Bluetooth adapter. Once that motherboard and CPU, and possibly, I guess, I don't know if the RAM is selling with it or not. Again, I don't know. He said motherboard and CPU. Once that sells, he's going to use the money from that to buy me an SSD for this computer, and then I get whatever's left back. So, it's going to be a weird few weeks. It's going to be PC upgrading season for me. Hi. So, we will have to see how everything leads out. But, yeah, over the next course of, I'm assuming, at least a month, this PC is getting a new motherboard, a new CPU, new RAM, new SSD, new Bluetooth adapter. It's got a new graphics card, so... Which was fun, because I got to come home last night, and I got to tinker with, why the fuck isn't my second monitor fucking being recognized? I had to reboot my computer. So I booted it up, and it recognized the computer my Streamlabs is on, but it didn't recognize this computer monitor. I rebooted it, and it recognized that computer monitor, so... Joy! So, with that being said, let's go solve some Martian cases. Walk in Elysian fields. Who's a good boy? I don't know. We might do a case of LA Noire, and then we might go do some Repentance. See how I feel after this first case. Because I have a lot of shit I want to do right now. I want to just jump head first into fit. I want to jump head first into getting into more Repentance. I've been playing. It's weird because I play Repentance on my computer, and then I'm playing Afterbirth Plus on my Switch. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm trying to get all the unlocks done before Repentance drops, because it's being said that they want to release it by the end of this year for the consoles. I don't know. Knowing how consoles are, it might not. But if that's the case, I want to be sure I'm done with everything I possibly can. And last night, I finally got Delirium to spawn with Lazarus. Which means now all I have to do is... But now I have to do Mega Satan with Lilith. On there, I still have to do almost everything with Keeper, Apollyon, and Forgotten are my last four on my Switch characters to finish everything. But, what the fuck? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking dickhead. So, but I've been having a lot of fun, like, on the co-op file of the bullshit. I've been just playing a lot of the co-op stuff. Apparently, last night I was, like, donating to the donation machine. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just get it tonight. Apparently, I've never got the 900 cents on the donation machines on any of my files I've streamed this on. Because I just got the achievement for the fucking candle, which is the blue one. Like, what? I've never gotten that? So, my goal is what I want to do is I want to do more Repentance. I want to finish LA Noire up. Because I want to sink time into LA Noire. I want to play more ranked on stream of Rainbow. I want to dive, like I said, into Repentance. I want to do the ranked Siege. I don't know when Valhalla's DLC is exactly dropping. Actually, before anything, has that gotten any more news while I'm thinking about it? Let me check that. Assassin's Creed Valhalla DLC. Date for Wrath of the Druids. Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3 weeks apparently. It releases on the 29th. We'll be sinking all our time into that. Yeah, we're finishing LA Noire. I'm probably going to finish LA Noire this week. So, I'm going to definitely try and finish this up probably over the next couple days. After this is finished, we're sinking a fuck ton of time into Repentance. We'll probably do some Overwatch event. I don't know. probably a little bit more Siege before this DLC drops. I should message Josh and see if he wants to do some DLC at one point. Or not DLC, some Rainbow Six Siege at one point. Hi. Who's a good boy? Because come the 29th, we sink all our time back into Valhalla's DLC, and then once that's done, we're sinking all our time back into Repentance. That or we'll probably we'll do both. We'll probably do like 1 or 2 runs to start, and switch to Valhalla. I said Overwatch. I said Overwatch event. The fuck did I forget? Overwatch, Rainbow, Isaac, Noire, Valhalla DLC. What did I forget? Pokemon? I gotta test that one night and see how my fucking Switch is gonna last. We're gonna. I have this part memorized. 3 days until the skin changes. Only one I really care about is Zenny's. And I know Zenny's is week 2, I just looked. So I'll probably do Overwatch for week 2. None of the other weak skins kind of grab my attention. I like the Zenny skin because it looks like something from Bioshock. It was Dell. It was a good. I see 3. Hi. Okay. I know we have to go down, I believe, to look at something. What am I missing? What am I missing? I am missing something of a key importance. I don't know what it is. Wait a minute, idea just clicked in my head. Give me a minute. Oh, is it this? There we go. Yes. Nothing. Biggs is driving. Oh, fuck!
Is anything left to take a look at?
I know I forgot to do something. Thank you! I do that because at the beginning I talk and it's loud. I need to just keep it on and I just won't load it until then.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
That's the understatement of everything you just said.
If we're paying a visit to Elysian and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
Alright, let's go bite the bullet then. Why are you just staring at me, huh? Why are you staring at me? Hmm? You wanna be my police cat? Nope, that's the wrong button. Why do I have chase music on all of a sudden?
They can make a claim to the department.
That's what I wanted. What the fuck, game?
Any Sentry unit, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
If I'm right, this is a part of the town. Yeah, it's like development, development, development. Like each of those lines is a set of developments. That's development. You can kind of tell where they're developing shit because it just looks perfectly straight. You know, something I've actually never done and looked at is I know Noire is an abbreviation, like an exaggeration because it's Rockstar, of course. Was Elysian Fields actually a real thing? I'm not saying like as in, oh yeah, they did this. Oh, what the? Hi. What did I? What? Oh God. Bonds. What did you do? Give me a moment, everyone. Well, okay then. Sorry about that. I got my game capture on, and all of a sudden it flashes up my taskbar. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck just happened? And then just in the little corner, Steam pops up. Bones has sent you a gift. I'm like, Bones made a Stardew channel. Bones just gifted me Stardew on Steam, didn't he? I opened Steam. Bones sent me Stardew. Yeah! Let's go ruin our careers more! I never get tired of playing LA Noire. LA Noire is just a nice, fun game. And this actually was the time I actually played it. This is my sixth, seventh time. I've played this a fuck ton of times. I keep coming back to it. And I actually ended up this time finding not that one. Not that one. It's down this way. Hold on. Where's the... That's the tar pit. That's the art museum. Was it this? It might... No. Yes. Might have been that. I know it was Park Plaza and MacArthur Park. I found like 3 new landmarks I have actually never found in all the playthroughs, which was fine. The one thing I can tell everyone on this, as many times as I have played this, I have not ever, and I mean ever, and there's proof for this. Hold on. This. I don't know what gun I'm missing. I've never done that. I have never, in my life, on the 360 or on my Xbox One, discovered all landmark locations around the city. And I have never looked any of these up. And the reason I have so many, by the way, is no matter how many times you restart your game, all your landmarks carry over to every new time you play a game, which I actually liked. So all these landmarks are over the course of probably the 4 times I've played it on the One. This is my 2nd time streaming it on stream. And I think I'm at... How many landmarks? I don't think it can let you know. I think it lets you know, but I think I'm like 3 or 4 short. And I've never looked any of them up. I guess, as I said, I found 3 of them for the first time today because I was just dicking around, driving around one point.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
I read that for a minute as polite officers. I was like, wait, what?
Thanks, ma'am.
May I help you, gentlemen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Damn it.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
I love arson as a whole. I love this
Like a
game
cigar.
in multiple ways. Like
Drink, boys.
I made
I'll have a scotch.
I made the
Biggs.
What is with Cole and alcoholic fucking
We're
partners?
investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
I love this game. I've stated I want a sequel to this game. People have brought up they would New York Noire. Like there are so many different places. I want a fucking sequel. Given that, I think it's confirmed. Didn't they confirm Bully 2? New Yorker here would 100% want a New York Noire. Yeah. Did they confirm a Bully 2? I can't remember. I never played the original Bully, but I know Bully Rockstar. Hold on. Yes, there. That.
Can we speed this up a little?
Shush, Monroe. Shut up. That released in 2006. Did they announce a Bully 2? I cannot remember. No. Never mind. I mean, in all fairness, until they announce something, no one's ever going to know. Because the one thing Rockstar does quite well is Rockstar keeps everything they develop close to the chest. You will not know what the hell Rockstar is doing until they want you to know. So credit where credit's due. In this day and age, Rockstar does it best.
Can we speed this up a little?
Monroe, I swear to God, I'm going to shove this pen that's on your desk down your throat. Shut up!
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
I hate Monroe because I hate this because his fucking bullshit is always like so... Credit where credit's due, and I'm gonna state this since this will give me him shutting the hell up for a few minutes. Rockstar does it best on keeping what they're developing close to the chest. You will not know what Rockstar is doing until they want you to know. And in this day and age, that's very much impossible to do. So I will give Rockstar all of the credit. Second, I would love a second version of LA Noire. I don't care where it's based. I would love another game like this because this is, if I'm right, if not the first, one of the first that used the technology that all facial expressions that you guys see in LA Noire is actual facial expressions. I know it's, if not the first, one of the first. I have to use intuition.
Can we speed this up a little?
Okay, I was wrong on that. I knew you weren't lying, you bitch game! I needed a good or bad, got removed, you asshole game. It was bad. Fuck!
Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's an organization of civic-minded individuals whose goal is to make the city a better place for its inhabitants. Something I was proud to be asked to join.
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
This is the cues because I have the flyer.
Trouble with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
You want proof?
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund? Do you want to accuse them of murder as well?
Did we ever accuse him of murder? I don't think we ever specifically stated we were accusing him of murder. This game is so depressing. It can be. Oh, you saying that too. I would have liked to see it because after you're done with traffic and you go to homicide, it is mentioned that you don't go straight to homicide. You start up in you go traffic, burglary, homicide. I would have liked to see how they handled burglary. I'll be honest, burglary would have been interesting to handle.
You've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
Come on, Mr. Monroe.
Yes.
You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, Detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to.
That's a good boy.
Most people see sense.
You're such a good boy.
What's Elysian Field's involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulations.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
Liar! Y button,
You're
thank
lying,
you.
Monroe. There's something out of kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
Want to bet, Monroe?
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
Every building is built to a budget, boys.
No.
Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life. Investment of that magnitude demands it. Do you think that they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them? The artists, do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for waybills, do you suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD. My
Until you
secretary
leave,
will
call the
provide you
chief
with
who
that
calls
list.
our captain.
Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
Glad to be of help, officers.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
You know what? Just to piss him off, can I go into his office? I'm pretty sure his office will have a phone. Motherfucker!
Your boss is a fine man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi, I don't think I've ever walked in here.
Someone ought to take him home. He's loaded.
Out of all the times I've played this game, I don't remember walking into here, if I'm being honest.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you.
Nope.
He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks.
Automatic fast travel! Because we're about to be chewed out by the captain, if I remember correctly. That or we're gonna get the notice of the appointment. No, not getting chewed out by the captain.
A beautiful face delivers love for me in it. Give me your heart.
Fuck you, Roy. Get the fuck out.
I'll bin it, 'cause I always kill the things I love. Some
Buy me a drink, Cole?
die for the
No.
sake of a
Not even for old time's sake?
Hell
Not even
no.
for that. You're not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around to it.
Monroe.
She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel Save about... the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy. You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you. Stay away from Elysian Fields. I should have known that you were playing errand boy. You and your doofus partner. You have been warned. Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that company. I have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
Go fuck yourself, Roy.
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah, Earl delivered it. You?
McKelty. He started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11K.
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did, but I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator over at California Fire and Life. Our paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you makes me think of him.
Has, Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict. You gotta respect that.
One of the reasons, literally that sentence alone, and but the reason of my dad was in the Navy, and he raised us this way is, it doesn't matter if you don't know what a vet did. If you see, like, I always see if someone's wearing like the hat that says that they're a vet or that, or some form of way to see that they're a vet, I will always go up and thank them for their service. Because it doesn't matter if they saw combat or not, they went into the line of duty. I always make it specifically, I believe it's vets who were in the Korean and Vietnam Wars, because those were two wars that, at the time, were not popular in America. None of us wanted to be in that war, and a lot of them got hate when they got back. So I always specifically make sure that they know that it doesn't matter where they serve, that they get their thanks.
No!
Little excessive there, Herschel. Phone wires? Do you want to, or power? Do you want to, cooperate with the loading? Oh my God! Fucking get out of the road! God damn! I think after this, what we're gonna do is, after this mission, we're gonna play a little bit of Isaac Repentance.
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. There's some kind of problem.
Let's take a look at the car.
Let's see what he's hauling around. Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence. We should revise the APB. He's clearly armed.
That confused me for a second when it said 45 caliber ammo. I'm like, that says, and then I was like, no, it's a box of 50. Never mind.
Definitely gives him opportunity.
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
Cops. Again.
Son of a bitch. He must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL. 11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar, currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K. All units, officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. A suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar headed eastbound. Approach with caution. Suspect is in control of the streetcar and driving dangerously. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down. Hold him tight, Cole. As soon as he ditches the tram, we'll be there to grab him. I need to be closer, Phelps! Look, Cole, the side plate's gone. Get me closer. I think I got a shot here. Get me closer to the driver's cabin. I'll plug Chapman. End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
LAPD, mother...
Looks like we have our man, Cole.
What the
Chapman
fuck?
seemed to have his own agenda.
I didn't expect me to pull the gun out and just douche.
Talking about.
Fires benefit Elysian in some way.
I one-tapped him in the heart. The dude got fucked before he even pulled his gun.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. It's hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
The only issue is I don't remember if the next arson case is the big
Put
calaboom.
yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? We'll be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
Okay, Rockstar. I forgot that was a line that you said. Bravo, I forgot about that.
is it?
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He is a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
My cat has been sniffing this since I got it. It is a leather cup holder, or not cup holder, coaster. And in the box right there, I ordered a leather dice tray for D&D, and it's a nice leather dice tray for D&D. It lets you roll it up, and that as a free thing, I got a coaster with it. And my cat keeps walking up to it, and he just keeps sniffing this. Like, what is that? I don't know if this next one is the Calaboom. House of Sticks. It isn't. This is the first one we play as Kelso.
Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door said.
Okay. Yes. We are going to switch to some Binding of Isaac Repentance for a little bit. Because I want to do some Isaac unlocks on Repentance. That game